See, guys, I liked Pokimane more when she made ASMR, not gonna lie. She was a better person back then. At least slightly. Anyways, Asmongold just exposed Pokimane by RSS. We're gonna jump in. I don't know what Pokimane said, to be fair. Again, is it another text storage? Is it another cookie incident? We'll see. Again, I thought she was more likable when she did ASMR.
Hey, what's up, guys? Riff here. So, today we're going to be talking about Pokimane, of all people, because her friendship and platforming of some specific Twitch streamers is being called into question, and
Hiker?
people like Asmongold have been calling her out for seemingly having no response to some allegations that those specific streamers are facing, and now Pokimane has come out with a
Specific streamers. Which streamers is she hanging around for recent drama recently? Emmy? Miskiv, maybe? Lily Peach. I mean, is Lily Peach a streamer? Not really. Who else do we have? I mean, Valkyrie, maybe? I don't know.
response that many people are very critical
Hassan?
of. But yeah, it has a lot to do with
Oh, Nina Lynn. Oh no.
a recent stream where she was platforming this Nina Lynn individual that we talked about a few days ago, who was involved in a very disturbing situation where people were accusing her of assaulting.
Not accusing, 100%. That I consider that SA. If you twerk on somebody and they say no, if you drag somebody upstairs, yep.
A man live on Twitch, but here's the clip in question.
Wait, you didn't fully tell us about your type.
Yeah, my type is the obeying type. I need obeying. I need you to listen. Not too much talking. Shut up when you need to. Mind your own business. Make sure my business is running good. If I need assistance in anything, you have to drop everything and help me. Your wallet is my wallet. My wallet is my wallet. Yeah, any girls you talk to better be your sister or your mom. Other than that, don't talk to them too much either. Mom, maybe yes, because, you know, that's mom.
How old is this woman? How old is this woman? Let me see. How old is this woman? I am infinitely curious. I want to see. Let me Google that real quick on my phone. Nina Lynn, age. How old is this woman? That woman is she's as old as me. I'm older than her. 24? You're gonna be single for a while.
And then,
Who wants to be with a woman that SAs and basically has... Basically, what she's describing here is essentially just abuse.
Hey, your boy brothers that are homies, they have to check in with me. Because, you know, in order to find the secrets of their boyfriend, you go through them. So I have to have all their contacts. Location is always on, and I have an air tag in your car without you knowing.
Valid.
What if she wants a slave? And what about it?
Valid.
It's her type. People have preferences.
Yeah.
Well, thanks to Pokimane for dealing with the insufferable voice of Nina Lynn.
Again, I don't know what... It kind of feels like she's talking that way on purpose, but what do I know?
But things have gotten worse. In fact, Nina Lynn and Zoe Spencer, the two people involved with the related situation, they have been unbanned in less than...
We know. I've covered this already. We know. We know. Less than 48 hours. Horrible.
48 hours. I made this post on Twitter calling out Twitch and its CEO, Dan Clancy, because right here,
Dan Goonsey. Okumzi?
This is Zoe Spencer forcibly twerking on Saeed, who is the victim of the situation, and also Nina, who is putting him in a chokehold while this is happening. Feel free to share this tweet, but
Let's not forget that she said that it is embarrassing for him to be assaulted. Embarrassing for him.
these are the individuals involved in the situation who were unbanned in less than 2 days. Now, Asmongold would
Guess who got a 2-week ban for calling or 7 days? I don't know. Guess who got a longer ban than that? For calling a fat woman a fat woman.
would call out Pokimane in this video he uploaded to his alt channel Asmongold Clips, where he would call out Pokimane for not only platforming but befriending people like Nina Lin and really having nothing to say about the assault allegations against her that got Nina Lin and also that Zoe person banned on Twitch.
I'm sorry, I'm bracing myself because I'm gonna have to listen to her voice.
My type is the obeying type. I need obeying. Shut up when you need to. Make sure my business is running good. Your wallet's my wallet. My wallet's my wallet. Yeah. Any girl you talk to better be your sister or your mom. Other than that, don't talk to them too much either. Location is always on, and have AirTag in your car without you knowing.
People have preferences.
Yeah. And then if we do fuck, it's for breeding purposes only. I swear to God. Like
What purposes?
People have preferences.
yeah. And then if we do fuck, it's for breeding purposes only.
Reading? The fuck?
I swear to God. Like
Again, this was months after she assaulted the guy.
brothers or homies that's checking with me.
Well, I guess ever since she wasn't able to beat her brother, she needs a replacement. Yeah, wait, what?
My little brother, he was like 6. So I beat him until he was like 15 or 13. Child Protective Services came. We had to fly to China to evade the police.
So Pokimane goes and she tweets.
Believes victims. Wait, does that mean she is literally friends with an abuser? But then she made the tweet back in the day? In February, it appears? Believe all victims? Weird.
Tweets out some bullshit. Believe victims. Now, let's go and look and see if Pokimane has made a tweet at all about the Nina Lin. Not a single thing.
Now, quickly in response to Asmongold's viral YouTube video about this situation, Pokimane then felt the need.
That is kind of pointless. Look at 13k likes because people are retarded to realize this. We know that you did it because a bigger content creator called you out. That's the only reason you did it. These people are always, why are they like this?
To respond to what's going on, where she said this on Twitter saying, I've gotten a lot of comments asking me to speak out on the recent news, and I didn't tweet sooner because I felt the focus should be on the victims and the allegations, but it also
Lies. Because the victim is, this time, a man. Lies. Also because you just posted this because somebody called you out on it.
feels so wrong not to say anything. Frowny face. SA and harassment should be taken seriously regardless of the
Yeah, take it seriously. Name the people. Name what happened. Name what you won't.
gender of the perpetrator or victim. There's already so much shame associated with speaking out on these experiences, when in reality, the shame should lie with the abuser. If I'm ever slow to comment on these things like this, it's because these situations bring up a lot of emotions from my own past traumas, which I don't know if I'll share publicly. I hope this makes my stance clear. Heart emoji. So basically, this whole situation happens, and Pokimane.
Every time something happens, right, and she makes a tweet like this, she always makes it about herself. Like, this part was not needed. You should have called out who did it and who it happened to.
Is the victim. Can you believe this, ladies and gentlemen? The comments are not really viewing her that well. So Nux says, "Our word is bad. Now let me tell you how I'm the victim." And then Madam
Pokimane gave me AIDS and kicked my salamander.
Savvy points out a previous post that I think is very important to this entire situation. So a few months ago, Pokimane came out and said, "Believe all victims," because evidence and legal process, anything like that, who cares? Believe.
Pokimane, I love you and I agree, but I can't forget the way you made fun of Amber Heard during the trial. It was really disappointing. Please address this. Here's something to address. She's not the victim.
Believe all victims, Pokimane says. Well, the only hidden reply from this entire situation, where people were memeing on her, right? Madam Savvy says, "Pokimane gave me AIDS and kicked my salamander." She hid this reply. It's the only one. There are people in the quotes and in the replies as well accusing her of R-wording them. But this is the only one she hid.
I mean, that's a quite interesting one. Gave me AIDS and kicked my salamander. The poor salamander.
Very, very weird stuff, but the replies on her recent post, I mean, it's brutal. Get back in the kitchen. Did you decide to finally say something because Asmongold called you out? 100%.
Kangmin Lee once again cooking.
100%. You're only talking about this because people called you out. You're a fake millionaire trying to get internet points, and even after all of that, you still had to make it about yourself. How the F did you even get popular? That's my question. How did she...
Because people find her attractive. That's really it. It's really just the people, men, obviously, find her attractive.
She get popular? But of course, there's some further clips where Asmongold has commented on this situation, and this person, as you can see, they made it so you can't download the clip, and I don't feel like screen recording, so we're gonna watch this together, okay?
Something else. What is this here? Pokimane talking about this. Oh boy, here we go. I've gotten a lot of comments asking me to speak on recent news, and I didn't tweet sooner because I felt like I should focus on the victims and the allegations, but it also feels wrong not saying anything. Sexual assault and harassment should be taken seriously regardless of the gender or the perpetrator of the victim. There's already so much shame associated with speaking out against these experiences, when in reality, the shame,
especially when you're a man,
should lie with the abuser. If I'm ever slow to comment on things like this, it's because these situations bring up a lot of emotions from my past traumas, which I don't know if I'll share publicly. I hope this makes my stance clear. Here's the problem. Here's the reason why it feels inauthentic whenever Pokimane says this, okay? Is that people like this wait for the consensus, and then they give their opinion. Meanwhile, I watch it live. Yeah, I'm glad that she's spoken out.
That's oftentimes also a problem, right? People just speaking out when the public is on their side. I don't like the way how that is the case. I know that people prefer to play it safe, but I'm not a fan of it, and I never have been. That's really it.
About it, but I think that the reason why she gets a lot of hate is that I think that she tries to manicure her public image so much that it ends up damaging it. That's my advice. You know, that's what I think that she does. And, you know, if you just be a little bit more realistic, then that's it.
What you're asking for here is just be more honest. Just be more honest. Be more authentic. Just stop being a fence-sitter, essentially.
Very true. Now, I'm going to give you a disturbing update involving this Nina Lynn individual. She has been banned again. She was banned for the essay of Saeed, and she was unbanned, and now she's been banned again for a different clip where she was being inappropriate with a streamer named Disguised Toast. I'm not going to play the clip because, again...
Why? Why would you do that? And they say there's no female sex pests. Well, spoiler alert. Here we have one.
And it would get me banned or restricted in some way on YouTube, but she got banned again. Who has multiple clips of them potentially, allegedly, S-ing another person, but they're given so many chances by Twitch? This is horrible. And Asmongold would add a comment onto a related post saying sexual assault on an editor is okay, but when it happens to a streamer, now she's getting banned again. This company has no principles and no guiding North Star of decision making. All they do is respond to vibes and clips on social media. He's right. And all of this is really... like, all the people I've been talking about the last...
These women have a combined age of 90 and still haven't started a family. That was the one I saw. That is the one I saw, and it's true.
Couple of days. Dude. This post.
This is straight up murder. 21k likes. 800k views. Almost 700 replies. That's murder.
It's them in a nutshell. And we talked a lot about Valkyrie, whatever her name is.
Valkyracist, my friend.
Recently, she made a post saying that for the rest of her life, she plans to probably not have kids, play video games, stay attractive, and make money. That's a devil talking, dude. Yeah. This sounds like a very, very, very... Let me get the mic close. Very miserable life.
Why did you do that, buddy? I had this way too loud, motherfucker. Okay, here's the problem with this, right? I find this funny. All of these leftist people won't have children, which means that their beliefs will die out. I mean, we can also consider this a win for the world.
This is a very miserable life. Don't be like this. But anyways, that's going to do it for this video. As always, feel free to share your thoughts about today's topics in the comment section down below. Hope you guys enjoy the video, and I'll see you.
This is painful. This was painful to watch. Yeah, basically, Twitch keeps protecting abusers, potential SAers. Twitch keeps well, I mean, Twitch just and then banning her. She's gonna be unbanned again soon. Don't worry about it. And then also, we have Pokimane once again acting the way she does, and people hating it, rightfully so. And then obviously Valkyrie racist with not wanting children and just growing old alone, and her ideas won't even pass on. Anyways, thank you for watching. Please consider liking and subscribing. I appreciate y'all. Goodbye. Take care. Have a good one. Bye bye.